Welcome to It's Not Just Menopause, the podcast that empowers you to navigate midlife with confidence through real talk, root cause insights, and no BS strategies that actually work. If you're dealing with fatigue, stubborn weight, brain fog, or just feeling off and overlooked, this show is for you. Discover what's really going on with your hormones and why it's not just about estrogen. Each episode breaks down what your doctor didn't explain, the internet got wrong, and what your body's been trying to tell you all along. From stress and metabolism to nervous system support and functional nutrition, we'll cover the tools that help you feel more like yourself, again, without restrictive diets, overwhelming plans, or hormone hype. I'm your host, Cindy Stickle, functional nutrition practitioner and certified menopause specialist. I'm here to guide you through the midlife noise so you can stop guessing, get the clarity you deserve, and finally take back control of your health. If you've ever felt dismissed, overwhelmed, or like your body just isn't responding the way it used to, you're in the right place. Let's rewrite the menopause story without the fluff. Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of It's Not Just Menopause, the podcast where we cut through the noise and get to the root of what's really happening in your midlife body. I don't really like the term midlife, but if you're over 40, that's you. Today's episode explains the pattern almost every woman in menopause experiences, but few people actually understand. And we're talking about the stress-symptom spiral, the frustrating cycle where stress makes your symptoms worse and your symptoms create even more stress. So if you've ever thought, why do my symptoms flare up every time life gets stressful? This episode is going to make so much sense. Here's what I mean by the stress-symptom spiral. You have a busy week, deadlines, family stress, maybe you're not sleeping well, your stress hormones spike, and your body slips into survival mode. Your blood sugar swings, digestion slows down, your mood dips, you crave sugar or caffeine just to get through the day. And those very symptoms, fatigue, bloating, irritability, brain fog, create more stress. You get frustrated, you start overanalyzing what's wrong, maybe double down on dieting or workouts, and that only pushes your system further out of balance. That's the stress symptom spiral. It's your body's way of saying, I can't heal when I'm stuck in fight or flight. And most women have no idea that their nervous system is running the show. And that's the missing link behind so many stubborn menopause symptoms. So when your body lives in constant stress response, cortisol, your main stress hormone, stays elevated for too long. And that throws everything off. So here's what happens. Cortisol steals resources from your sex hormones. So when stress is high, your body diverts its limited resources towards survival instead of hormone balance. That doesn't mean cortisol makes estrogen and progesterone disappear, because they're already going away in menopause anyway. But it's what it does mean is that your body becomes even more sensitive to those changes. And the result, hot flashes, anxiety, restless nights, and mood swings, all amplified because your system can't regulate properly under stress. The second one is it slows metabolism. Chronic stress impacts your thyroid and insulin sensitivity, making weight loss nearly impossible, even with perfect nutrition. And third, it shuts down digestion. When your body can't prioritize breaking down food when it thinks it's in danger, your body just can't, it only wants to save you. So not only does it shut down your digestion, it shuts down like your immune system and other systems because it thinks that you're in danger. And so that's why stress causes bloating and gut issues, because it's turned off the digestion and it doesn't even worry about that. So if you've been stuck thinking, I'm doing everything right, or at least you think you're doing everything right, why isn't it working? It's because stress physiology is working against you. And the solution isn't just relax more. It's learning how to regulate your system so your body finally feels safe enough to respond again. Before we get back to today's episode, I've got a quick question for you. Feel like your body's in chaos, but your labs are normal? You're not crazy, you're not broken, and you're definitely not alone. If you've been told it's just menopause or to wait it out, it's time for real answers. Take my free quiz, What's Really Driving Your Menopause Symptoms. In under 2 minutes, you'll uncover your top hidden stressor and get my free guide, The Menopause Stress Fix, sent straight to your inbox. Head to cindystickle.com/quiz or click the link in the show notes. If you're doing everything right but still feel like a mess, this quiz is your next step. All right, let's get back to today's episode. So, where to start, okay? The first step is regulation. So this is why regulate is the first step in my 3R framework: regulate, rebuild, and reignite. Before we can rebuild your metabolism or reignite your energy, we have to regulate your nervous system. You can't heal a body that's stuck in survival mode. And that's what that means. Survival mode means that your body's in fight or flight and it's trying to protect you. It's trying to survive, okay? It's trying not to die. And regulation doesn't have to be complicated. It's about creating consistent rhythms that send your body the message that you're safe. And that might look like starting your day with light and movement before checking your phone. So you're getting your sunlight within like 60 minutes of getting up. You're doing movement that's not overtaxing your body and making cortisol go up, causing more stress. You're eating balanced meals at regular times. You're not skipping. You're not fasting. Fasting is the worst thing for menopause. Choosing rest over another punishing workout. Women in menopause need more rest days than when we were in our 20s. Okay, so that might mean you work out Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and you have a rest day Tuesday, Thursday, maybe Saturday. And then maybe Sunday you just do something light. And having an evening routine that actually helps your body power down. It's very important, especially if you're having trouble with cortisol and the melatonin. If your cortisol is staying high at night, it's not allowing the melatonin to do its job to tell your body that it's time to go to bed. Okay? So when your body feels safe, everything shifts. So hormones, digestion, energy, even your mood, they all start to get better. So how does my coaching help women break this cycle? Okay? This is where my coaching process really makes a difference. I don't just give you another plan or a list of rules to follow. Most women who come to me have already tried everything, or they think they have tried everything. They've done the detoxes, the 1,200 calorie plans, diets, the early morning workouts, well, especially like the HIIT or the high cardio ones. And every time they end up exhausted, frustrated, and right back where they started. So what we do together is different. We zoom out and look at the system behind the symptoms. I help you simplify the science, create structure that fits your real life, and build consistency even when life gets messy. Because it's not about being perfect, it's about being supported. My clients are high-achieving, capable women. They don't need more motivation. They're already motivated. They want it done. They need a clear, strategic plan that works with their hormones instead of against them. So we start by understanding how stress is showing up in their daily rhythms, things like irregular meals, poor sleep, or the way they push through fatigue. Then we rebuild from the ground up, step by step, so their body feels safe enough to respond. And then that's when the real transformation happens. I've seen women who couldn't lose weight for years finally start to see their bodies respond again, not because they tried harder, but because we stopped fighting the biology and started working with it. Once the nervous system calms, digestion improves, sleep deepens, mood evens out, and the scale starts to shift naturally. They start feeling like themselves again, not because they added more to their plate, but because they finally have a plan that honors what their body needs. So, if this sounds like your life lately, constantly stressed, doing everything right, but still not seeing results, start here. Regulate your stress first. Your symptoms aren't random. They're signals from a body that's trying to protect you. Once you start working with your body instead of fighting against it, everything else starts to click into place. So if you want to find out what's really driving your symptoms, you can take my free menopause quiz. Okay, I have the link in the show notes. It's on my website, cindystickle.com/quiz. Super easy to find. And if you're ready to get a personal guidance and a plan that actually fits your life, I'd love to just have a chat with you to see if you're a right fit for my program. So yeah, you can contact me through my website. Plus, I'll have a link in the show notes. Okay. So you don't have to live in the stress spiral, symptom spiral anymore. You don't have to. So we want to get you out of survival mode and back into control of your body. Okay. So thank you for listening. And if this episode helped you connect the dots to see what you need to do, share it with a friend who's also tired of being told to just stress less. And don't forget to follow and leave a review, because my podcast gets shared more when there's more reviews on it. So we want more women to hear about it. So I hope this helped you, and I will be in your headphones next week. Thank you for tuning in to It's Not Just Menopause. I hope today's episode gave you real clarity about what's actually going on in your body and reminded you that it's not just your hormones, and it's definitely not your fault. If you found value in this conversation, make sure to follow the show so you never miss an episode. You can also connect with me on Instagram at Cindy Stickle Nutrition, or head to cindystickle.com for more resources and personalized support on your menopause and midlife health journey. Until next time, keep questioning what you've been told and trust that your body is not broken. You just need the truth and the tools that actually work.